Hey, what's up? Today we're going to be reviewing, well, not really reviewing, I'm putting my take on the 2008 Bamboozle Festival, the lineup, which the festival takes place Saturday, May 3rd, and the second day is Sunday, May 4th. Tickets are still on sale, but only single day passes are available. So, into the first day, we have A Day to Remember, we have Aiden, who I personally hate, we have Chiodos, who I used to be a big fan of, but thought their new record was absolute shit. We have Dance Gavin Dance, who I think is an amazing band. We have From First to Last, who their performance should be interesting because Sonny Moore, their old singer, quit the band about a year ago, and they really haven't done much since. But they are on the Take Action tour with Every Time I Die, and The Bled, and a few other great bands. So that should be an interesting set that everyone should check out. Another band that I think is pretty cool that's playing is I Set My Friends on Fire. I don't even think they're signed yet, and they've never played a show, but they got asked to play Bamboozle because they've been huge on MySpace ever since they released their Crank That, I guess, cover or remix, whatever you want to call it. So they got a lot of plays with that. Huge band Paramore is playing. Also, Simple Plan, who I don't, really give a fuck about. And of course, Saves the Day, who doesn't love Saves the Day. And a few other bands that I personally like that aren't as big. The Devil Wears Prada are playing, who are a great band. My Children, My Bride are good. Emery, I guess they're alright for what they do. On to the second day, and last year the second day was a lot. I guess they rearranged how they did it from last year, because the second day last year, which I attended, was a lot heavier stuff, but this year it looks like they just mixed everything together, whatever. So this year we have Anti-Flag, who I used to listen to when I was younger, but I'm not really into their style anymore. Long Island based As Tall as Lions, who are very talented, not really my thing though. They have Finch, who has just gotten back together, hopefully for a long run and not just a reunion tour, whatever you want to call it. But they're back, hopefully, as for now. Gym Class Heroes, who had an unbelievable year last year, haven't really been heard of that much since then, but they're pretty much the headliner for the second day. And a band that always plays at every festival, which I hate that they do that, is Census Fail. This band never releases anything, yet are constantly asked to play festivals, just like Warped Tour, Bamboozle, all those festivals. Every year they're on it, but yet they never release any new music. And I really dislike that about the band. I don't think they're a horrible band. I don't think they're untalented. I used to listen to them. They helped me get into the music that I'm into today. But come on, guys. Release more records if you're going to keep playing shows. I just don't like that. You have bands releasing new albums every year and just touring like crazy. This band hasn't released a record. It has to be at least 2 years. And yet, year in, year out, they're on Warped Tour and playing these big festivals. I really don't like that. Other bands that are playing, Thrice, which is an incredible band. And my personal favorite, Sick or Survive. They played last year, and they had a huge show, a huge crowd. It was so good. And, they've only gotten bigger since they released On Letting Go. And they're a great Equal Vision Records band. If you're going to go, check them out if you haven't already. They're a great live band. Their shows are some of the best I've ever seen. Anthony Green never disappoints. So, that's pretty much it. I say if you've never been to Bamboozle, I personally think it's a lot better than the Vans Warped Tour, basically just because of the weather. If you've gone to Warped Tour, you know how hot it can get, and it just really ruins your experience. But this is early days of May, so if you're in the tri-state area and can drive here, yes, the ticket prices are a little high at $49.50 for one day, but you get exposed to so many bands and you just have a great time, and there's so much to do there. So, bottom line, I guess check it out. If you never have before, it's a great experience, and I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun. So this is my first video, and hopefully I'll be making a few more. Thanks a lot.